boy, please. Boy, Zuzu. Oh, good girl, Zuzu. Good boy. Great job. Good place. Good. Yes. No. Good. Yes. Great job. Yes. Great job. Eat your food. Yep. Please don't just spit it out. So she's distracted, so we're gonna work her for. We're not gonna work her for food. We're just gonna work her. She's too distracted by her environment to take food. That's normal. That's just going to show you, even though she doesn't look overstimulated, how quickly our brain can go in a different direction. Good girl. Great job. Very good job, Mama. Good. Good. Nope. Sit. Good. Very nice. Great job. And see, she put herself in a position to be able to see the new dogs. Good job. Come. Come. Good. Very good. Good. So for you guys, what I want you to understand while making this video for you is Zuzu's little. I don't care how big she gets when she has her training collar on. If Zuzu wants to go that way, you're never going to just follow her lead and let her drag me there, because then she's teaching me how to walk on a leash. And that's basically what's happened so far. She's learned to drag you guys everywhere, and you guys have learned to just follow her. And when she doesn't want to go somewhere, she just pancakes on the ground. So she's taught you guys how to take her for a walk. Now it's the opposite. So when I want to go somewhere, the dog moves with me. They have no choice. Good. And she wants to go see Kira. I'm going to ask her to come this way. Good. She has to learn this stuff. Because typically what it looks like is, let's just say Zuzu wants to go see Kira. Zuzu would drag you guys probably right over to Kira to say hi, and even though we're stronger, we'd let her. And that's how she's learned to teach you guys how to walk on a leash. Good. Very nice. Good. Good girl. Very nice. Good girl. That's a good girl.
Very good.
Good job. And again, the Zuzu that I see and the Zuzu that's going to come to be her personality is very different than the Zuzu you know. You guys know Zuzu who probably doesn't slow her brain down long enough to acknowledge the existence of something very often throughout the day unless she's tired. And when her mind is in a good space, Zuzu is a very chill, laid back, slightly insecure dog. Not a super energetic, all over the place, confident dog. She's a little bit insecure and a lot more laid back. And that doesn't mean that's a bad thing. That just means that the dog that we were seeing every day was a dog we were creating. Just because of, you know, a little bit of a lack of understanding of how to handle her. So she was basically being able to be allowed to just develop into whatever she wanted to be, whether it was anxious, overstimulated, whatever. Great job, Zuzu. Good girls. Very good. And Zuzu this morning, she's not ready to eat yet, and that's fine. She'll get work for her food throughout the day. It all depends on what goes on up here. Now that Zuzu's in a better headspace, the world's a little bit exciting for her. Sometimes it's maybe even a little bit scary. So my job is to work her through that. When you see the dog I have here, look, I can get her to fall asleep on my hand. Completely different dog. So think about, I want to task you guys with thinking back on interactions that she frustrated you, and think about in those moments we were probably teaching her, well, we were teaching her the complete polar opposite of what we wanted. So when Zuzu is overwhelming, and that's the energy she's bringing to the table, if we become overwhelmed by her and start yelling and we're not sure how to handle it, we reinforce the overstimulated mindset, but we also add anxiety to it, because now she's looking at the people she wants to leave her, and they don't look like they know, and they seem to be bringing equal or greater amounts of energy, which can get her stuck there. So we just gotta, once Zuzu's in a good place, then we just gotta walk you guys through being confident in how to handle situations. Zuzu. Hi, Mama. Oh, stop it. We're not being that lazy. It's time to work. We know puppies like you. You're JOs when you want to do something, and then when you don't want to do something, you just want to lay around. There you go. Girl. Great job. Very good. Very good job. Great job. Good. Very good, Zuzu. That's a great job. Good girl. So good. Ready, Zuzu? Good girl. So there. She didn't get rewarded, but I activated leash pressure. So I added some communicational leash pressure. And the moment she jumped onto place and I relieved the tight leash, I added negative reinforcement. The removal of the leash pressure reinforced the fact that I wanted her to jump on the bed. Good girl. No. So she tried to jump off. I told her no. Put her back on. I'll give her the opportunity to fail again. Good job. Great job, Zuzu. Zuzu, break. Great job! And you see Zuzu, how easy she is when we're calm with her. She's very easy, as long as we keep a calm mindset. Great job, Zuzu. Even stuff like that. She's used to just doing it and stopping, and we'll just show her she can't. Good girl. Such a good girl. Great job, Zuzu. Yes. Good girl. That was so good, Zuzu. Very good. So now she's eating. So you see the difference between the beginning of the session now. If we would have allowed her to, she would have chosen to act like this, lay down and pretend like she didn't want to do nothing, because she was a little bit unsure what to do, and she was trying to control the situation. So I just reset it, made her do some work, and now she wants to work again. I haven't been nicer to her in any way. I've actually demanded more. She's just realized I'm not going to let her win. Good girl. Yeah. Good girl. Very nice. Great job. Good girl. Good job. Now that she's taking food, I can also positively reinforce each command. Break. So, constant leash pressure. Remember, I sent you guys paperwork. If I'm using the leash, I'm going to be in escape training. And what escape training means is I'm teaching a foreign language. I'm teaching the language of the leash. I need to add the language and ask of the dog to do something in order for them to learn to turn the language off. So she's learning a foreign language now. I don't need to yell at her. I just need to be clear with her. Break. Great job. Such a good girl. Yeah, so good, Zuzu. That's so good. I got a little bump on your head. It looks like just a little cavity or something.
You did a great job. That's a great job, Zuzu.
Break. Good girl, break. Very good job, Zuzu. Great job. You want to try and just make a little bit of noise so she wants to try and come. You don't want to add pressure and come back.
Great job, Mama. Very good girl.
Okay.
Oh, very nice.
Zuzu. Zuzu.
Very nice.
Yes. Good girl. So you see there, she wanted to go see Jenna. I purposely did that in order to add leash pressure from behind and ask her to, hey, pay attention to me. As soon as she yielded to that leash pressure and wasn't just backing up, she yielded and turned and faced me. I released it. I marked it. Yes, which told her
Good
she was
girl.
correct and she was done and she was going to get food. Good down. Yes. So again, my dog's laying down. I can tell her what she's doing and reward her. If we have food on us, and we have a dog who we've taken the time to slow their brain down, and we teach them these words, we can allow them to be a dog and capture behaviors all day long. And by the time they're not little itty bitty babies, they go, oh, whenever I sit down, come to these people, go lay on that bed, and don't jump, and blah, 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 I get all these amazing things. I'm just going to do that stuff. And it's not a constant fight because we are clear with our expectations. I want you guys to, again, to ask you to look at the situations where she tries to overstimulate you and how you handle it, but I also want to task you guys to, oh man, I have a brain fart. Task yourselves with, when you put her in those positions again, how you're going to handle it going forward. And again, we are giving guidance through the leash. So we can be clear, we can be calm, and we can be consistent because we have the leash. You can always give guidance to the dog. This dog should never not be dragging the leash around. She's an itty bitty baby. You would never let your toddler leave them out in the front yard or loose in your house all day because they would put their fingers in the outlets, eat things they weren't supposed to, wander into the road. Same with our dog. So they should never not have their leash on because we're just like a little kid holding their hand and guiding them through life to show them how to experience it properly. The leash is that held hand. So show your dog how to experience those things in life and use the tools that you'll have in place, your leash and your food, to create the things that you want. If we're very consistent, you jump on me, I tell you no and I correct you. You bite me, I tell you no and I correct you. You bite your toy, I say good girl and I play tug with you. You don't jump on me, I tell you good girl and I give you treats. That's black and white. When I bite my humans and they scream and they make noises, that is telling her that you like it. You're reinforcing it. It will never go away. You'll create a dog who bites you. You'll create a dog who bites other people. So we need to change how we're handling things, because how we're handling things up until now has created the dog that you guys have. That's what I want you to understand. But everything you guys have been doing, I want you to throw it out the window and let's try and learn a better and more healthy way for you guys and the dog to learn and fit it to your house. Break. Break. Good girl. Yes. Great job. Now it's so good. Now it's so good. You ready? Zuzu. Good girl. Good girl. Oh, Zuzu, you're such a good girl again. Good. Good means I'm conditioning these words. Good means good. It means I like what you're doing. Keep doing it. If I'm going to reward you, I'm going to bring it to you in position because I'm rewarding the duration of your behavior. I'm rewarding the duration of your behavior. Break. Yes, good break. Great job. So, again, words she doesn't know. I added leash pressure. She didn't move. I told her what I needed to do, which was break. She removed herself in place. I marked it with yes, and I rewarded it. The leash automatically got loose on its own. Okay. Zuzu. Zuzu. Release. Great job. There you go. Yes. Oh, good girl, Zuzu. Great job. Good girl. So good, Zuzu. Great job, baby girl. That was so good, baby. That was such a good girl. So I'm going to end this session here because she's a baby and this has been a long session. Good. Do one more thing. Good job. Good. Good down. So I want to add some leash pressure for down. Great down, mama. I'm going to jackpot that behavior. Because she actually offered it to me and then got out of it. And a great down, maybe. So good. Now, think about it. If I have a pouch on me and I'm hanging out with my dog, whenever I'm home and I'm with my dog, if I have a treat pouch on me and I have some words that my dog understands implemented, how easy it would be to create harmony in my house. I can tell my dog no when they're doing things they shouldn't be, because no is followed by a consequence, and the dog understands that. And I can tell my dog good and yes to capture and create duration to behaviors that I like her doing and that she's naturally doing for me already. I'm just capturing them and rewarding them and turning them into commands. Yeah, you're a good girl. Green eye. Up. Excuse you. I don't want to bump the blood all over me. Don't do the arm, me. No, go face. Go face. Good boy. Yes. Do that boy. What? Give me that boy. No, go face. Hey. No, go face. I just want some loving. Oh, thank you for that loving. Thank you for that loving. Oh, that was a good loving. Oh, that was a good loving. Oh, good boy. Great job, guys. Come on, Zuzu. Good job. That was a good little session, huh?
Hey, that's a good session.